There you go. Your first ever Beyond the Shelves intro.
Yeah.
I thought, what really is Hayner? It's just an avenue of adventure.
That's right.
Whether you need your stand mixer for a one-timer or you need to go in and go through all the amazing teen program and opportunities. Easy. Come on, man. I just fixed you.
I'm loud. I don't need
You
a
know what
microphone.
happened is, I really think this is great. I'm glad that we do this segment because it's really cool to take a step back and realize all of the amazing opportunities that really are at Hayner Library. And it's my first time of the day to tell you to get your library card so you can save money on Biblio Plus, ad-free, for free streaming, the Library of Things, the Genealogy Department, the databases, the TeenSpace. And Megan, right off the bat, Megan Dees joins us, TeenSpace staff member.
Yep.
Those are a lot of S's, but we're getting through it. Megan, how are we doing this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Hanging in there. And how long have you been with Hayner?
Since April.
Really?
Yeah.
But in the couple of months, have you had a pretty good run of things?
Oh, yes. I love it.
And what'd you do before that to find your path at Hayner?
I was a daycare teacher.
Really?
Yeah.
So what you're doing now kind of falls hand in hand.
I just rolled right in.
And she's doing a fantastic job, a really, really great job.
Well, and now, whenever I look online and see all the programs that are available for teens and kids, are you one of the team members that helps make sure this happens?
Yep.
Really cool. So right off the bat, before we go into the overview of what Hayner's got coming down the pipeline and talk second annual local author book fair, let's talk about all the really cool opportunities that are in the teens program, because I don't think too many parents or grandparents that are watching today really know what's available.
Well, so we have a program that's coming up on Wednesday. It's the Teen Crime Stoppers.
Oh, this is so cool. I'm glad you're here now. I have every Friday I go through, or every Monday and Friday I go through the events this week, and I always botch the Teen Crime Stoppers, as you can tell. Take me through this event and really all the ins and outs of it, because this sounds really, really cool.
Oh, the teens love it. So basically, we have 2 hours. It's from 4 to 6. And we go through and we try to solve a murder. We solve a murder.
There we go. All right, whose murder are we solving this Wednesday?
Well, this Wednesday we're doing death by chef's knife.
Ooh.
So it's a chef that was murdered in a pantry. So we got to find out who did it. Was it the sous chef, the food critic, the restaurant rival,
the Daily Show host that wanted the $300 spend? Now, take me. How do you guys solve the crime?
So basically, we get a box or a file, and it's just a bunch of papers. You get interviews that were done by police officers, and you have to read through that. You have to come up with your own, like, the timeline. There's some props, and you just have to figure it out like a detective.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So is there a lot of critical thinking that goes into this?
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
assuming.
It's very quiet in the beginning, and then the last hour, it's just a bunch of yelling. They get really loud because their opinions are just so much, because they come up with so many different theories.
Yeah.
And we have to write it out, and we have to talk it out, and then we find that murder.
So take me through, how long does it run each time?
We have it set for 2 hours, but usually the cases end about an hour and a half. So we have that extra 30 minutes just in case we want to talk it over, what happened. Maybe you got
the lone juror that's just not buying it.
Exactly.
Well, and as you're doing this with the teens and you're doing this, what's the conversation like? So, like, for the first half hour, you said it's quiet.
Very quiet.
And is that because everyone's going through their own box of clues? Okay, this is all cool.
I hand out, like, each teen will have, like, so many papers. They read it over, and then they swap them. So that way, different eyes, different perspectives.
Yep.
And then after about 15 minutes, we talk about what we read and then swap it again. And then that's when it gets juicy.
This is really cool, though, because to me, in a world where one opinion rules them all in social media, this is really cool to show kids and teenagers alike, hey, read this. It might say the dog jumped 40 feet high. Okay, that's the sentence. And you read it to somebody else, the dog jumped 40 feet high. But what's that mean to you? It means two different things.
Exactly.
And so this is really cool to have your own opinions, but not be worried about having your own opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
And the teens get into it. Like,
Do they?
I came up for another program after this program, and I mean, the teens were like, we gotta figure this out. You know, I mean, they were having a ball with it. So.
As a library, as the executive director, all the years you've worked here, how cool is it to see teenagers actively going to be a part of this? Like,
love it.
So
love
cool.
it. It is. I know, because like teens and libraries are not two things that you think automatically go together. But Megan's done such a great job finding things that they want to do, that they're excited about, and it's been really fun to watch. 'Cause you've got a good group of teens that are coming.
I do.
So,
I do. It's getting bigger every
Is
month.
it really?
Yeah.
Is it because they're telling their friends about it and the
think
friends
so.
go?
Yeah.
Well, I was talking to Mary. I said the way that the library keeps being as big as what it is what you're doing. Because to me, that's the longevity of the brand and of who Hayner is. It's reaching that next generation, and the fact that you're already doing that with these really cool programs is amazing. I mean, really amazing. So there's Crime Stoppers, and now how can people sign up for that if they're interested or their kid is?
Oh, well, you can just call. My number is 618-433-2872.
And you just RSVP that way?
Yep, or just come on in.
Oh.
More the merrier, you know?
There you go. And what time is that again on Wednesday?
4 to 6.
At the Alton Sqaure location?
Yes, up in the performance room.
I am starting to pick this stuff up
Yep.
pretty good.
Yes,
here,
you are.
Mary.
Yes, you are.
And now, before this week, is there anything else that's coming down that we need to promote?
We have the Teen Ugly Sweater Party.
Okay. So take me through this, because this is cool. So you have Crime Stoppers one day, then you have the Ugly Sweater Contest. It seems like there's like a really cool community atmosphere within your teens program.
Yeah, I'm asking them, like, we're getting a good group for our teen advisory board, and I'm asking their opinions. And they like the party. They like to talk and just hang out. So I'm trying to provide those instances.
And now the Teen Advisory Board is something I've always been really intrigued by. I think it's a really great component. What does that look like in terms of meeting? How are the teenagers chosen? What's that look like?
Well, right now we're just we're bringing them in.
Okay.
So they come in and I talk to them about what's happening the next few months, and I ask their opinion. What would they like to have? What do they want to see? And then, like, they're actually going to come in before the Teen Ugly Sweater Party and help set up. So they're going to come and they're actually going to help out.
That's really cool.
Before all that.
Well, and getting involved, really. And that's such a great thing because, this is something I've always thought of is whenever you have, to me, if I wasn't in sports, I would have been the average Joe that was just kind of getting by, wasn't the best student in the world, wasn't the worst. This is a really cool way for everybody that doesn't need to be a part of National Junior Honor Society or Student Council that just wants to do something for their community and be a part of it. This is amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, because really the only entrance is that you just have to be interested. I mean, it's a great way to meet other people and make friends and kind of help out. And the Teen Advisory Board they're really amazing. They're going to come out to our local author book fair, which I know we're going to talk about, but they're going to come out, they're going to help tear it down and help it. I mean, they don't have to do that, but they've decided, hey, I want to help the library and this is a way we can do it. And it's been really cool to see them do things like that.
Whenever you say that the teenagers are coming out to help, I'm not being a jerk about it. It's just,
I know. It's amazing.
This is a great concept
Yeah.
and really one to get involved with. And just like this, on December the 13th at 5 p.m., that's this next Wednesday, calling all ugly sweater owners where you can join Hayner Library Performance Room Teen Center. So, music, games, prizes, snacks, great company.
Yep.
What are the prizes? I'm noticing.
So they're going to get, like, some crowns. We have some ribbons with, like, just funny sayings. Like, my favorite one is most likely belonging to your grandma. That one's my favorite. So I can't wait to see who wins that one.
Well, and I'm just on your, what I think's cool is on HaynerLibrary.org. If you just click on TeenSpace, it just takes you to the mecca of what's going on. The interactive calendar's right there. Now, whenever you have all this, is there anything that you thought that the teenagers were going to hate and just decided to eat it up and loved it?
Honestly, I don't even know. Like,
Really?
They've actually liked most of the stuff that I've provided so far. So fingers crossed. And they're not going to hesitate when telling me I don't really like that.
They'll make sure to tell you.
Exactly.
Now, can I ask you a little bit more about the other opportunities in the TeenSpace section? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking now. There's Noodle Tools, Peterson's, ACT test preparation. That's all available?
Yep. We have all that, and we can help out if they. I mean, I can help out with anything that they need. If they're struggling with taking a test and they need a study partner, I'll read your questions.
Yeah. Well, that to me is really cool, though. I mean, that's why I'm so glad we're doing this segment. Is, I mean, people would be on the internet for hours trying to find their kid, somebody that maybe go in and just do some test questions. Is that what they are? You can do those, and then whether or not you need research help. I mean, all of those things are really important. And I hate to tell you this, kids that are going to watch this, because I have some soccer kids that watch this. Cliff Notes ain't your friend when it comes to research, okay? Do it the right way. And, I mean, with the databases that you guys have, especially if someone's writing a history paper about something locally, just going for an hour, you have an A+. I'm telling you.
I know. And there's things on those databases that I would have killed for in school. There's citation tools, there's, maps, there's flags, there's research, there's, primary sources, there's all kinds of things. And it's just like using Google, but you can actually trust the information. So,
Exactly. Wait a minute. The first thing on Google isn't the right thing. Dang.
Right.
Before we go any further, one of my favorite things is Dial a Story. I think these are really cool. I just think they're one of the best. These are a staple line right in Hayner. But I'm on your kids space because I just clicked over there. Take me through the competition, the Lego challenge.
Yes. So we were talking about our Lego clubs. The teen didn't have one, so I created the Teen Lego Challenge. So we mashed things up, and we were talking about it. And the Lego the Lego club, they were going to do ornaments. And I was like, you know what? Let's make this a friendly family library competition. And I brought it up to my teens at Lego Challenge, and they loved it. They're like, yes, let's do this. So the Kids Lego Club are going to make Christmas ornaments for their Christmas tree in the kids space. And the teens are going to make Christmas ornaments for the TeenSpace Christmas tree.
That's really cool. And what's it, I mean, whenever you're sitting back and just kind of watching all this happen, because you said that it gets loud during Crime Stoppers and all this. I'm sure it's loud all the time.
It is.
But whenever, there you go. But whenever you're just stepping back and looking, I mean, it's got to feel really good to know that, within a few months that you're adding on and being a part of this really great initiative where you're bringing kids and teenagers alike to, challenge each other in a friendly way on the ornaments, but also just throughout the year and being a part of it, like the movie nights at the movie theater, the 5 nights at Freddy's that I thought was just really cool. All those things add up to this bigger piece of the puzzle, I think. You ever get time just to sit back and go, wow, we're doing some good stuff?
Honestly, I thought about that last week at our Lego Challenge. They were building Legos, talking it over, because they were all each doing their own, obviously. And the conversations, like these teens, they've never met each other before. And here they are, they're talking about whether or not you can eat ice. I'm like, what? Or eat water, I'm sorry. Eat water. And I'm like, well, ice is water. And they're like, no, ice is ice. And I'm like, okay. So I sit back and I'm like, this is great. I see these connections of teens that have never met each other.
Well, and that's what the library really should be, is, not just a place to check out books, but to go in and have a resource, whether or not it's because you need a research paper, you need some citations, or you just want to stop in and see who's there and being able to talk and saying, hey, what are you reading this week? Here's what I'm doing. Out of all the programs that you do, Megan, you're a part of, what's your favorite?
Teen Crime Stoppers all the way.
Is it really?
I love to see the build up. Like it's all quiet, and then you can see the wheels turning, and I just love seeing that.
Yeah.
They get really into it, and I love that.
Well, the critical thinking component, and then just being able to stand behind your voice and your opinion, I think is something that's just gone away. It's because, I mean, every time I look, it's like, what's the new trend today, and how are we going to say yes to this and just, hide if we don't like it? This is really cool to say, hey, it's okay to have your own opinion, or your own. Now, you might be wrong at the end of this. You might have put away a maid for 40 years, but, it's all about that. And then it's okay to disagree, too, on certain things.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I'm on your calendar just on the kids space. If you go to HaynerLibrary.org/kids space, there is a red dot over every day of the month besides the Christmas, like the fun part of Christmas here. It would take me through, how many opportunities are there each and every day if you could just ballpark it for kids, for families, for teenagers to come in and be a part of it?
Well, we have our making an ornament. We have our story times. And we have our treasure hunt, which is so popular.
Yeah, I saw that too. That's really cool stuff. Take me through. Can you give me a little of an elevator on that?
I'm not sure what this week is, but my daughter goes crazy over it when I bring her in because I have to come in on my day off. She makes me. But we go in and we start at the very beginning, which is at the front desk, at the TeenSpace desk. And they give you like a little hint, and then they have to think, okay, well, where is this going to go? And then she takes off running, and she tries to find number 2, and you have to collect each paper in order to win your prize.
What a testament, though, that you're bringing your daughter to do the things at your work. I mean, to me, there's no bigger testament than that, because you just said it. You're working 5 days a week. If you're like me here, the last thing you want to see is a brick building, you know? So whenever the testament of you bringing your daughter in to be a part of this and that she loves it, there's no bigger testimonial than that.
And I love the fact that, like, with the teens, we haven't talked about them being on their phone this entire time. They're talking to each other. They're visiting with each other. There's no, stuck to a screen. And, same thing with the kids. They're coming in, they're having fun with each other. They're learning about the library. The whole point of the treasure hunt is to get them used to, like, oh, I know how to find this in the library. I know where this is. I know that they offer this opportunity or that opportunity. And they're learning to love the library, and that's going to be a lifelong love. And that's wonderful to see. And it's wonderful to see the teens connecting with each other without a screen involved.
Well, just like you just hit on with the screen's huge. But, I mean, just in your perspective, where you are at Hayner, to be able to know that, hey, we're solid in this avenue.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you guys are doing everything the right way in terms of getting kids involved.
Yeah,
we're trying.
And, well, it's happening. And Mary, I'd be remiss because we've already been, I love it. We could talk forever about Hayner.
I know.
It's already 10:53.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, I told the staff, I said, come on and talk about the library with me. The time will fly by. And I don't think they believed me, but
I'm telling you.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I don't know what happens here, but it does. And it's just because there's always so much to talk about.
Yeah.
And now coming up is it this weekend?
It's this weekend, this Saturday.
The month of December always just trips me up.
I know.
It really does. So the 9th of December from noon till 3 at Alton Sqaure Mall, correct?
Yes, yeah.
Take me through the second annual local author book fair.
Yeah, so we are having our local author book fair. It's on this Saturday at the mall between the mall library and JCPenney in that courtyard right there. It's from noon to 3. You can come out. We have 30 authors, local authors. They're all going to be there selling their books. They're going to be there to talk about writing. They're going to be there to sign and autograph their books. They make great gifts for Christmas. They make great stocking stuffers. So you have 30 different authors to choose from. And we also are going to have a table with library card registration. We're going to have kids crafts. We're going to have, I think, a story time. The library shark, who was our mascot for the summer reading program, he might make an appearance with a Christmas hat on. But we're going to have library card registration. We're going to show off the materials from the Library of Things. It's basically a library open house and a local author book fair. So, yeah.
That's what I think is great. And that follows the children's open house that you guys had on Saturday. How'd that turn out?
Oh, amazing.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because I saw that genealogy was open for theirs too.
Yep.
I mean, this is a really cool month of December for you guys as a whole.
Yeah, and we're hoping, with the Christmas season, people will come out, they'll buy books from local authors, find a new author, find an author that you've met last year, probably going to be here again this year. Just support local, shop local, and support our local talent.
Yeah, and too, what better location? Because I'm telling you what, while you're there, might as well get the rest of your Christmas shopping.
Well, that's just it. You're already there shopping, so come by and buy some books. And we have the Alton Community Service League.
That's who it is.
They're wrapping gifts, and so they're literally going to be right next to us. So you can buy a present, buy a book, and then have it wrapped, and you're done.
Your living room will thank you.
Yes.
And so will you, because you aren't going to throw that tape dispenser at the wall.
Yeah.
I didn't. Thank you for saying who it was. Every year I stump on who is wrapping
Alton
gifts.
Community Service League.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, and the setting is going to be beautiful, too.
Yeah.
Whenever you're there at Christmas time at Alton Sqaure Mall and then seeing all the authors out there,
We've got authors for everybody. There's some children's authors.
Okay.
There's people who, adult. There's local history. There's nonfiction. There is sci-fi, romance, fantasy. You name it, we've got it. So there's something for everybody.
Well, and to me, it goes beyond that, too, because what you're also providing, and this is something I saw just last year whenever I lost all those business cards, was the fact that people were networking there.
Oh, for
You
sure.
were providing a space for local authors to really have their moment to go
Yeah.
with others and say, hey, what are you doing? Who'd you use
Yep.
for this? And to me, that's something that's not really around very often.
Yeah, it's a great way for the authors to meet each other and talk about writing and, tying into, we also have a writer circle. So,
Yeah, that's a great thing.
If you're a writer and you're interested in more creative writing opportunities, we have that as well. So, writing, reading, it all kind of fits right in together. So, yeah.
Now, I have a question. Now, this is something I thought about this weekend. I have a lot of free time on my hands at home.
I don't believe that. I don't believe you have any free time.
That's true, but when I am home, I just start thinking. It's like now, if you're let's say you love reading murder mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something free where you love reading a certain genre, but you hate writing about it or hate writing in the style?
I don't know.
See?
I'm not a writer. I always joke I am not a creative person
Me
at all.
either. No,
if
I
I was a
promise
writer,
not.
I'd write like instruction manuals. I can't. Creative writing is not my thing. But I could probably write an instruction manual. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I love to read.
Yeah.
I love to read, but I do not like to write. So I don't know. I don't know what the difference.
Megan, what about you?
Honestly, I am a big reader. If I had free time with my kids at home, I'd be reading most of the time. But I've actually tried to write. It takes a lot. It's a lot to do. So, I mean, hats out to those who are doing this. 'Cause
Yeah.
it is hard.
It is hard.
Well, what's funny is, did I tell you about my young author when I wrote the murder mystery and I got in trouble because it was so graphic? I swear to God, it was the darkest thing I've ever read in my life about how this detective was like hunting these murderers and he turns out to go after his family.
Oh my gosh.
I was only in 5th grade too. It was right when Taken came out. But this, I highly encourage you guys, seriously. We have a lot of fun talking about Hayner, and the time flies by, but please go out and support them.
Yeah.
Because, you have a resource like no other where you can unlock so many things, the databases, the Biblio Plus streaming, the ebooks, the audiobooks, the library of things. What else am I forgetting, Mary?
We've got so much, but the good thing to know about all of those is they're all free.
Yeah.
They're all free, and even if you don't think you know how to work ebooks or how to get the streaming thing, we'll help you. We have one-on-one appointments where we will literally sit down with just you. You bring your device in and we will show you how it works, and that's free.
I really think everything you guys do is amazing, and especially with the new updates, because to me, this teens and kids space is going to become one of, not the it will be the staple, not for just Hayner, but for all the other local organizations for community outreach, because this is going to be the place where teenagers come, because they already know, hey, it's safe here to go and put the phone down and just be goofy. Because every teenager now, I don't, maybe I was like that too, you aren't on primetime news. You don't have to be
okay
so, it's okay, you can laugh, be goofy, have some fun.
Well, and they're so great. They came up with they wanted to give back. So we're kind of working on how we're going to, they wanted to make hats, scarves, gloves for people in need.
The Teen Advisory Board came up with this.
They came up with that. And so the funny thing is, though, they're like, but we don't know how to sew or knit or whatever. So we're asking people to volunteer. If you know how to sew, if you know how to knit, and you want to help our teens, come on, give us a call, give Megan a call, and we'll work with
What's
each
that
other.
phone number again?
It's 618-433-2872.
Please do. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
If I could help get some sewers today, I would feel really good about myself. Yeah, let's do that. Please call.
The teens came up with that on their own. And so we have such good kids in our community, and it's a great way to be able to give them an outlet for that creativity.
Yeah, I was so proud when they mentioned it. They're like, we want to, make blankets and mittens and gloves or hats and just give it out to those in need. And I'm like, amazing, yes, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Anything you want. Well, and that's, to me, it just puts a smile on my face, because that's really what this holiday season's about. And to me, there's nothing more important than community at this time of year. And whether or not that you're in the teen space, the kid space, or you're just stopping into Hayner to get maybe you need a stand mixer because CJ broke yours and you need one just for the last minute. Or there's so many opportunities, but Hayner really is all about community. That's why I truly believe that this time of the year is the time for Hayner, because whether or not it's with the book fair, all the cool programs programs that are going on. There's something for all of us to come together with and just support our local, really just community institution at this point, and that's Hayner Library. Am I forgetting about anything, girls?
There's so much going on, but we've covered enough for this week. We'll be back in a couple weeks.
Exactly.
So,
in a different way here.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing Beyond the Shelves would be a little bit on the road. Well, a hop, jump, and a skip down the road. We're going to be doing a little bit of a panel discussion, talking to some of the board members, correct? And then we're going to have Santa read us a Christmas story on Christmas. I think that's the best way to wrap it up.
Perfect.
And I'm really excited about it. Mary and Megan, I told you this goes by quick.
It really does.
Wow.
Yep.
11:01. We're out of time. I will see you back here tomorrow for more of our daily show. So on that note, have a great day. Stop by Hayner, get your library card, but most importantly, try your best to stay out of jail.